Psaropouli in Vasilika, a village of not more than 300 permanent residents, one of the popular resorts in northern Evia because it combines beautiful beaches surrounded with mountains, covered in thick pine forest, good local products, family restaurants and tavernas, friendly and relaxed environment. Didn't take me long to get to know some of the locals and decide on my next meal. Joan and Dimitris are the owners of the restaurant called Psaras, on the main road of the village with tables on the beach. They only cook a few dishes a day based on local products and availability. We talked about the best summer Greek meal, none other than gemista, stuffed vegetables, and she promised to cook it for me. She also mentioned that all the produce she uses are bio and local, so I went to meet Christo and Anna to pick the fresh ingredients for the next day together. Christo and Anna have dedicated their lives growing their own bio products as well as breeding their own small animals so they can feed themselves with healthy food, their friends, and also make a living by selling them to the local restaurants. Christo and Anna, with the help of the friend Thanos, picked our vegetables for the gemista, as well as some beautiful vine beans and round zucchinis to cook for myself at home.
Καλημέρα σας, είμαι η Ιωάννα Θεοδόρου. Βρίσκεστε στο όμορφο Psaropouli, στην ταβέρνα του Psaras, βόρειο Evia, και σήμερα θα σας μαγειρέψω γεμιστά.
She starts by emptying the tomatoes, by cutting the top enough to keep it attached to the tomato to use as a lid. Then with a spoon, she empties the flesh of the tomato over a bowl so she doesn't lose any of the juices. She cuts lids on the pepper as well and deseeds them, and tells me the secret of how to choose peppers. Female peppers are divided in 4 parts on the bottom, on the contrary to the male ones that have only 3. That makes the female ones better as they stand well in the baking tray. Finally, she stabs the sides of the peppers so they can absorb better the liquid from the tray. She then does the same with the zucchini. Next, Ioanna cuts the soft flesh of the tomato and grinds 1 onion. She adds olive oil in the frying pan and cooks the onion gently until it's softened. Measures a rice, yes, this is how we measure rice, and chops a fresh spearmint. She adds the rice to the onion, the tomato, black pepper, salt, and fresh parsley, some water, and half cooks it. Salts the vegetable cases, fills them with the rice stuffing. Seasons again with black pepper and salt in the baking pan. Add some tomato juice, some olive oil. Yes, this is some, for the Greeks. We have a lot, so we use it generously. More fresh herbs and it's ready to go to bake in the wood-burning oven. Dimitri will add some water, cover it with foil and put the tray in the oven. After about 40 minutes, he removes the foil, adds some more water and back in the oven for an extra 30 minutes. Gemista are ready, cooked perfect, caramelized, and the only thing left to do is το απόλυτο καλοκαιρινό φαγητό. Time to visit the beach. Psaropouli is on a long, about 2 to 3 kilometers beach, covered with tiny smooth puddles. Some parts are organized, but still free to use with only your coffee purchase. Or you're free to bring your own chair and umbrellas. There are coffee shops and small restaurants almost everywhere for your convenience. At the end of this beautiful beach, there is a small harbor where locals keep the fishing or recreation boats. Another unique beach close by is the S1.E1 Agios Nikolaos at Elinika, with a little island in swim distance from the shore, home of Agios Nikolaos Church. The day I was there was one of the hottest days in August, and this heat wave warmed the sea to a tropical temperature, creating the perfect conditions for some incredible looking medusas called saloufes by the locals to visit the shores for a couple of days. I found out that they are harmless and are very good for the sea. Picturesque sunrise was the perfect start for the day to come. Today I'll go fishing for red mallets with my friend Dimos and his dad Harris. I met them on the harbor early afternoon and we took a trip on the northeast of the coast. A real seaman working on ships for more than 35 years, and Dimos, an experienced fisherman who knows his fish and how to respect the sea. Today we went out with 2 lots of nets, about 400 meters each. Dimos was the pilot and Harris laid the nets in the sea. When done, we went back to the harbor for a little break and back to the sea to collect the nets. This time, Harris was the captain and Dimos collected the nets. He was not very happy with the catch because apparently underwater currents moved the nets to depth less than 23 meters, even though a bucket full of red mallets and some other kinds of fish was ready to cover the shop needs. I waited with him as he cleaned and separated the nets to have them ready for the next day. Not an easy job, I must say. We refreshed our date for the next day when his mom Vaso and Aunt Sofia will cook for me. Going to Harri's Ouzeri, Vaso was ready to grill those fresh and magnificent red mallets. So simple and so tasty with only salt and fresh lemon to serve them with. Aunt Sofia is gonna cook garidomakaronada for me, fresh shrimps with pasta. She is a home cook and this is exactly how she cooked the garidomakaronada. She didn't warn me though in the kitchen in the beginning because she said I was going to steal her recipe. But when she found out that I was a professional cook myself, she was asking me for recipes. Simply, she cooked the onion and garlic with olive oil to caramelize. Added some tomato paste, the fresh shrimps, some simple Poumaro tomato juice, salt, black pepper and cayenne. Cook the shrimps, add water, and last the pasta. Don't forget the fresh parsley, she told me. Simple cooking, simply delicious. A short drive of about 3 hours back to Athens makes it the ideal place for a family vacation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. We'll see you in the next episode.